Hello, I'm Gascón, the CTO of Libelium, a Spanish company focused on the development and design of hardware for wireless sensor networks. During the past years, we have been researching on new ways of getting information from sensors and sending to the internet, to the cloud, wirelessly, and make scalable, interoperable networks. So when I discovered the TSensors Summit, I saw it like a perfect opportunity to talk with people that are in the same business, like trying to get this explosion, this burst of sensors to reach every single place, every single object in the world. So I think this is a good opportunity, and with the talk, I will be talking about open sensor platforms, which is my ambition of what it means and why they are important. So open sensor networks, when we talk about things that are open, we think in terms of interoperability, about the protocols, for example. It seems that during the past years, we passed from proprietary stacks that were like each company tried to make their own communications stacks, their own protocols. And this approach start disappearing, and new things like protocols like CTO that allows you to have a single IP for every single object in the network, every single sensor, anything that you want to interconnect to the internet would also have the chance to have a proper IP. And other protocols like Zigbee or Bluetooth Low Energy are already reached the market and are currently having a bunch of incredible applications over there. So I will be talking about this layer, why communications are important, and what will be the future of this wireless stack. And other things that we have to have also into account that when we talk about open sensor platforms is that the sensor data, when it reached the internet, we also moved from proprietary drivers that were used by companies to drive this information and just send to databases. We see a completely different approach now, with it's based on HTTP connections, so that any single sensor in the network can get the sensor data and send to the cloud, to a web server, by using a HTTP connection. So it's open, like protocols like XML and things like this that allows companies to talk the same language. This is really important because, as we see, there are different layers of value in the chain of sensors. We are talking about the hardware, about the wireless protocols, and about, obviously, where the information is stored and analyzed, that is the cloud. So also important to know about my ambition about open standards, about open sensor networks, will be also focused on interesting platforms like Arduino and Raspberry Pi that are changing the role and putting into the game not only companies but also users, how people can also make their their role inside this trillion burst, how they can put their own sensors, put their own intelligent and smart houses, how they can put sensors in their own cars and use their mobile phones also to spread this sensor information and make it then usable from the cloud. So from Libelium, the company where I work as CTO, we have been working with this philosophy of open standards in terms of wireless stacks, in terms of open software and open hardware, also with the platform with Wasmo, that is one of the main things we have developed during the past years. And obviously, we are also focused on the development on this part of the 6.0 stack, like trying to make an open platform so that developers can easily research their own protocols and algorithms on top. So my hope is that the next event in the TSensors Summit from 23 to 25 of October in the Stanford University in California, the idea will be like meet people, like we think we have to drive this trillion burst to the next level and make it happen. So we have a big challenge over there, and I think that if we make together and join efforts and ideas, we can get it. Thank you, and see you soon there in the TSensors Summit. Thank you.